Welcome back, Focus Learners. Today, we're jumping straight into something absolutely game-changing. We're breaking down exactly how the 5-account system works. This is a highly actionable blueprint designed to help you stop just surviving month to month and start actually building generational wealth. So, regardless of how you make a living, this explainer is going to totally rewire how you manage your cash.
It's that incredibly frustrating, totally universal question, isn't it? You open your banking app at the end of the month, you stare at the screen and you think, seriously, where did all my money go? It literally plagues everyone. Whether you're pulling in a huge corporate salary, juggling a bunch of freelance gigs, or making daily cash as an artisan, if you don't have a system in place, that question is going to haunt you every single month. Okay, let's dive into this, because we really need to shatter a massive illusion right off the bat. Earning more money doesn't automatically make you rich. It just doesn't. Income is literally just the raw material. It's the clay. Wealth is what that money actually becomes once you purposefully shape it. So here's our roadmap for getting there. We'll kick things off with the income illusion, move right into the golden rule, completely break down the 5 wealth accounts, look at customizing your system, and then wrap up with becoming the first millionaire. All right, section 1, the income illusion, breaking the myth of earning.
Just imagine 3 totally different people for a second. You've got a salary earner, a freelancer, and a commission-based worker. Let's say they all make roughly the exact same amount of money over a 5-year stretch. But 5 years later, the outcomes are completely different. One is financially rock solid with growing assets, one is constantly broke, and the last one is just drowning in debt. Why? Well, it's because true financial systems aren't about how often you get paid. They rely entirely on what you do the very second that money enters your control. And that brings us to the core philosophy of our explainer today. Income is the raw material. The system you build around your income determines what that money becomes. You see, financial fragility isn't just about not having money. It's actually the presence of bad patterns.
Which leads perfectly into section 2, the golden rule, the foundation of wealth.
Look, before we can even talk about building wealth, we've got to handle basic survival. So everything starts with the operating or necessities account. Think of this as the landing pad. It's where your income first touches down. And from here, you manage the absolute essentials: housing, food, utilities, taxes, all that fun stuff. And a really crucial note here for any business owners or freelancers out there, this strictly means separating your business revenue from your personal cash. Remember, revenue isn't profit, and profit isn't your personal paycheck.
So once your necessities are covered, here is the absolute golden rule you have to live by. Pay your future before your lifestyle. This is a massive, life-altering shift. There's a huge difference between saying, oh, I'll just save whatever's left over at the end of the month, versus deliberately locking away your money before lifestyle inflation eats it all up. Financial discipline isn't about punishing yourself. It's about controlled, intentional choices.
All right, section 3, the 5 wealth accounts. This is the blueprint.
Let's get into the mechanics of exactly how the 5-account system works. The second your necessities are handled, every single remaining unit of money is about to be deployed on a highly specific mission. We're splitting it across 5 categories: financial freedom, long-term savings, education, play, and giving. Let's break down exactly what each one does.
Account 1 is financial freedom. Now, this money has one job, and one job only, and that is to buy your future independence. It's strictly for long-term investments and income-producing assets. You absolutely do not touch this money for emergencies or a new phone or groceries. This right here is the seed that breaks generational poverty. It's the foundation of true wealth. Next up, account 2. This is your long-term savings and opportunity account. Now, this is entirely different from financial freedom. Think of this as your cash buffer. It's for major planned purchases, sudden strategic business opportunities, or your emergency reserves. Honestly, if you're a regular income earner, like a freelancer, an artisan, or a daily wage worker, this account is literally your ultimate shield against unexpected disasters.
Moving on to account 3, education and skill. Listen, you are your own most important economic asset. So this money is deliberately invested into knowledge, training, books, mentorship, you name it. If you're a tailor, use this to learn modern fashion design. If you're in sales, grab a high-level negotiation course. Basically, never hesitate to invest in leveling up your earning capacity.
Okay, account 4, the play and enjoyment account. Because look, building wealth shouldn't feel like a prison sentence. If you never let yourself enjoy anything, you're eventually going to rebel against your own financial plan and impulse buy something ridiculous. This account is for guilt-free, planned enjoyment. Go to that nice restaurant, take that weekend trip, celebrate a big win. You can do it without the panic of lifestyle inflation because the money was specifically set aside just for this.
And finally, account 5 is giving and contribution. This is money intentionally set aside for generosity, for helping family or supporting causes you care about. But we really need to make a crucial distinction here. This is true generosity, not financial people-pleasing. You can so easily wreck your own financial foundation by trying to rescue everyone around you out of a sense of guilt. So giving has to come from a place of planned intention.
All right, Section 4. Customizing your money system, the application.
So the really beautiful thing about how the 5-account system works is that it's a percentage-based framework. It's not a universal law of fixed dollar amounts. Just as an example, a total beginner's allocation might look something like 50% to necessities, 15% to financial freedom, 15% to long-term savings, and 10% each to education, play, and giving. But those slices shrink or grow depending on your reality. If you're in low-income survival mode, your necessities slice is obviously going to be much bigger. But if you have a killer high-income month, you scale up that financial freedom slice. It totally adapts to you.
Now, to make this customization actually stick, you've got to adopt the 24-hour money rule. It works like this. Whenever a significant amount of money hits your account, do not spend a single cent immediately. You implement a mandatory 24-hour cooling-off period. Just pause. You record the income, and then you allocate it across your accounts. It's the ultimate circuit breaker to defeat impulse spending before it even starts.
And that brings us to our final section, Section 5, Becoming the First Millionaire, the Legacy.
Because ultimately, this isn't just about math, is it? It's about breaking a family cycle. And I want to challenge you with a bit of a hard truth here. As the source text brilliantly puts it, you don't become wealthy when you start earning more. You become financially stronger when you learn what to do with what you already earn. Think about it. If you can't intentionally manage 100,000 naira or $1,000 right now today, having $1 million tomorrow isn't going to magically give you the discipline you're lacking. The system absolutely has to come before the wealth.
This entire framework we've covered today connects so deeply to the mission outlined by Muhammad Sodiq in his book, The First Millionaire in Your Family. As he so powerfully explains, the first millionaire in a family isn't just the first person to stockpile $1 million in cash. It's the first person who learns to think differently about money. It's the person who builds a rock-solid system to protect it and ultimately shifts their family's trajectory from mere survival to a lasting legacy.
So, I want to leave you with one final vital question. What is the very first account you are going to create today? Don't let your family's financial story end the exact same way it began. Take action right now. Give every single unit of your money a specific mission and start building that legacy. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and I'll catch you next time.